in 2025. Welcome to LPB's Play and Learn. Can you believe it's actually time to go back to school today? Well, I have some friends, Jackie and Jacob, and they're here to help us thrive in 2025. We're going to do lots of fun things. Now, Jackie and Jacob, aren't y'all about to go into 4th grade?
I'm going to 5th.
You're going to 5th grade. So we have a 4th grader and we have a 5th grader. So that means you've been doing this for a while now, haven't you? So Jackie, what does it mean to thrive?
It means to get better and just to grow in ways, like to be smarter in school and in life.
Oh, I like that. So why don't we start our day with some jokes, because that's going to help you to feel great about what we're doing today. Here's your first joke. Are you ready?
Yes.
What happened to the students when the teacher tied all their shoelaces together?
I don't know.
You don't know? The class had a big trip. Here's another good one for you. Why do M&Ms want to go to school? Good. Because they want to be smarties.
Oh.
Knock knock.
Who's this?
Noah.
No.
Noah more summer. School's around the corner.
Aww.
Jacob, can you share with us some things that you do to thrive in school?
Some ways I thrive in school is to stay organized, and when mistakes happen, it's not really to put you down, it's really to help your brain grow, because when you make mistakes, you can really learn from and know what to do the next time.
Wow, these are great tips. I can tell you all have been going to school for many years.
There's nothing better than being organized for school. And today we're going to make desk organizers out of recycled materials that we found in our recycle box. So Jackie and Jacob, you see that we have all kinds of recycled materials on the table. Cans, boxes, all sizes and shapes. We have some regular cardboard if you need to make dividers. You have scissors. And I have my Mary Poppins bag full of tape here, just all sizes and colors. You can get very creative with this. So what I want you all to do is, you'll see this is my sample of my desk organizer, and this was from a cereal box. And I just cut off one side of my cereal box, and I put little dividers, and I've got my rulers in here, my little post-it notes, and my notebook, and I took toilet paper tubes over here, wrapped them, and I've got my pencils and my rulers in there. So this is a great organizer to set on your desk at home or anywhere you do your homework. It's also a great gift idea for teacher appreciation, for Mother's Day, even for Father's Day. So all you have to do is go dig in your recycle bin and be creative. So let's get busy. This is absolutely amazing. You guys did an incredible job in your desk organizers. Jackie's got hers. She's got places for, it looks like, paper and little dividers and a pencil can. And Jacob, you've got one for folders and a pencil and maybe rulers. Why do y'all think it's important to be organized for school?
So you can be able to grab stuff quickly if you're in a hurry, or if you might be late and you don't know where your stuff is. That could be a hot mess.
Absolutely. Great. Jacob, why do you think it's important to be organized for school?
Make sure you can always find your stuff on the go.
You can always find your stuff on the go. Thank you guys. You did a fabulous job, and I hope this school year is going to be wonderful for you.
Jackie, you mentioned that feeling great is a way to thrive in school this year. What are some of your ideas? How can we feel great in school?
Sleep and eat very healthy snacks, because junk is not the best idea after school.
That's awesome. Well, guess what? Miss Kathy's here, and she's going to show us some snacks that we can do after school.
Hello, boys and girls. I'm so excited to be here today with you. Today we are making a special afternoon snack. It's delicious, nutritious, and it's easy to make for everyone. And I have a special guest today, and his name is Max. That's right. And Max, can you tell us what grade you'll be in next year?
Kindergarten.
That is awesome. Are you so excited? And you two are excited about school too as well, huh? And when you come home from school, we're going to make some delicious snacks just like we're making today. Our special snack today is pizza. Who loves pizza? Raise your hand. I do too. And it is delicious. And I really don't know anyone that doesn't love pizza. So today we have some special things in front of you. These are ingredients, things you might find at home any afternoon when you come home from school. So first we're going to use tortillas as our base for our pizza. We have tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, cheddar cheese, tomatoes, and everybody's favorite, pepperoni. First, everyone's going to take a beautiful tortilla. I want you to put it on your plate, and then I want you to, with your spoon, guys, you may put some tomato sauce. I'll help you with this part. And we're going to make as many pizzas as we want to. What about that? Do you think that's a great idea?
Yes.
So you can switch it up, change it up if you like. So I'll let you go ahead and put some tomato sauce on. Take your spoon. You want me to help you, Max? I can help you too. You want to try? And spread it around. So we're going to spread it. Can you spread? And you can get some more if you like. And then Jackie, we're going to bring it to you. You keep spreading, and let's give Jackie a chance. That looks great. And now we're going to place these wonderful pizzas in the oven just until the cheese melts, and they'll be ready to enjoy. Look at these amazing pizzas. They look delicious and they smell delicious, and they were so easy to make. So while I'm cutting these, I just want to remind you, boys and girls, that you can use anything that you have at home. You could use pita bread, you could use French bread, you could use hamburger buns, and of course you could put any toppings that you might have at your home on your pizzas. Anything works, right?
Jacob, I loved how you mentioned that always doing your best is going to help you to strive in school this year. But I have a question for you. What if you have done your best and it just isn't good enough? What should you do?
Well, if it feels like you haven't done enough, just ask an adult or your friends. They're here to help you learn.
That's great. And guess what? Our favorite grown-up, Miss Nancy, she's going to show us the latest PBS Kids game.
Hi, PBS Kids Gamers. Are you ready to play a great fun game with Carl the Collector to get ready for school? Let's do it. This game is called Marble-ous Run.
1,
So we have to complete this marble run with one of these choices on the right. Pieces do not have to touch. So I'm going to pick this ramp here, And I'm gonna press the
Start
yellow
run.
button to see if it works.
Nice! We did it! We finished the marble run.
We did it.
This
Go to
run
the
was
next one.
truly marvelous. Great job! This run made me excited.
Count down 2.
Go to number 2.
This time, there are 2 build spots. Click or tap here to jump to the next build spot. You can also drag the screen to look around. Click or tap these buttons to zoom in or out. You can also pinch if you're using your fingers to play, or use your mouse's ability to scroll.
Okay, so here are my choices right here on the right in the teal box. So I think I'm gonna need a little ramp here.
Zoom out. Start run.
And let's see, I might need this tube. Let's see if this works. Let's try it out.
Start run.
Aw, yeah! We've got a star!
Stars can be traded for awesome rewards. Let's try to collect as many as we can.
Oh no!
Oh
Our
no.
marble fell. Click or tap here.
Let's try it
What
again.
happen if we put the item in a different place inside the circle? Or we tried a different item altogether?
Let's try this.
Start run.
Aw, yeah!
We did it.
We finished the marble run.
That's how you play Marble-ous Run. Have fun.
The best news is that you're not the only one that is starting school this year. Did you know that even a pigeon has to go to school?
Wait, don't read the title. The pigeon has to go to school. Too late. Rats. Why do I have to go to school? I already know anything. Go on, ask me any question. Any question. Well, I know almost everything. Does school start in the morning? Because you know how I'm like in the morning. I wish I was a little chick again. A little itty-bitty, not going to school, baby pigeon. What if I don't like school? What if I really don't like it? What if I really don't like it? What if the teacher doesn't like pigeons? And the stuff. What about the stuff? There's so much stuff to learn. What if I learn too much? My head might pop off. Pop! I'm scared. What will happen at school? What if there's math or numbers? What does the alphabet have so many letters? Reading can be hard with one big I, you know. What about lunch? What will the other birds think of me? Will finger paint get stuck to my feathers? What's up with this heavy backpack? I'm a fragile bird. The unknown stresses me out, dude. There should be a place to practice those things. With experts to help you, and books and classrooms. And other birds to work and play with. Maybe a playground. Oh, that's cool. Well, how am I supposed to get there anyway? What? Step aside, coming through. The pigeon has to go to school. The end. And this is why the pigeon has to go to school.
Well, we hope that you've enjoyed today, and we do hope that you have gotten some tips and you've learned some things to thrive in 2025. But most important, when you learn something new, smile and celebrate you because you've come so far.
Parents, don't forget the best way to get your kids ready for school is to play and learn. Subscribe to our YouTube channel Play and Learn list at lpb.org/play. Have a great school year.
Everything that Elmo sees is a chance to learn something new. Elmo and his friends are getting ready for school. We can listen for sounds that we never have heard before. Talk all about what we learned and what's next to explore. This is how we grow. Learning and playing and listening is the how we grow. Singing and dancing and looking and finding. How we grow. I can build a fort in my backyard that has lots of room. Lots of friends too.
We could practice counting by baking lots of cookies and eating them too.
Yum, yum, yum. Use